Hey, how are you guys? All right, so I'm gonna try something a little different. I've been gone for a minute, as you all know. We all have those times when we need to stop worrying about other people and taking care of ourselves. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, who will? Right? So let's see if this is even possible. All right. I have no idea which zodiac sign I'm gonna start off with. So, I guess whoever throws one out there, or we can play Guess Who. It's totally up to you as I try to figure this out. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an Android person, right? So I got my Android right in front of me, and then I got this thing that I'm trying to figure out. I am not iPhone savvy, Apple savvy. Yeah. Um. All right. Let's see, and we'll get started in just a second. Let me try something out here. Maybe it'll work. And if it works, well, it might be an ongoing thing. We'll just have to play it by ear, see how it goes. So, you guys decided. There we go. Okay. It's been a long time. I want to say, has it been a year? I think my last reading was for Aquarius in 2020. So I think about February was my last one. Oh, wrong one. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So for those of you, you can see my fire extinguisher. Okay. So for those of you who are in the Facebook group, you're going to be over here, and then YouTube, you're going to be over here, and this is kind of like, that's my bad side. Let me stop. Okay. So, is there anyone here yet? Oh, I see two people. Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's kind of late, isn't it? I didn't realize what time it was earlier. But the days for me have been going by very, very fast for some reason. To the point where I'm forgetting, I'm forgetting paydays. You know, it's funny when you go into work and say, "Did we get paid today?" And everybody looks at you like, "What?" Yeah. Or no. So, okay, so I guess I'm going to let the deck decide. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Let me see here. I forgot something, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so I think this is actually going to work. I hope. So, all right. As long as you can see my fire extinguisher. You want to see my fire extinguisher. Hey, Facebook, how are you guys? So I'm finally here, and I'm trying something a little different. So I'm going to be working with both you guys as far as like YouTube and Facebook, and we'll see how this goes. Okay. All right. Vanessa is over here, and I don't think anybody on Facebook is signed in yet. That's fine. I'll just get the ball rolling anyway. All right. So I'm going to probably edit this. Depending on how it turns out, I might delete it and redo it tomorrow or today, later today. I don't know. Somebody throw out a sign. What sign do you guys want me to do? Well, it's Taurus season. So should I start with Taurus? Or does anybody have a question? Oh, we got two people over here on Facebook. Hey, Dre, how are you? Oh, my gosh. If you guys get the chance, check out Dre's channel on YouTube. You'll learn some valuable information. He's got a couple of gems that you'll definitely like, and that's New Rebel Entertainment. I believe it was New Rebel, but look him up. He's a real he's he's very informative. Straight no chaser. So I think you'll appreciate that. Okay. All right. Oh, Libra. Okay. Hey, Sandra, how are you? And Sandra says Cancer, or do whatever I like. All right. So let's see here. I'll go ahead and I'll do Libra. I'll go ahead and do Libra. All right. So this will first be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your natal chart. Where Venus is for you. And is that Tasha? No, Tisha. Hello, how are you? What do y'all do? Oh, well, no, you're like 3 hours behind me. So, and she says can't. Okay, so we got two people saying Cancer. So I guess we'll go with Cancer. Alrighty. And I also have a new deck I want to try out on you guys. So yeah, we'll definitely do Libra. What's going on with Libra? Okay, so for those of you who are new, and for those of you who are old, I usually start with all the cards upside right. And then if they come out however they come out, then that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. Okay, so these two cards kind of like spat out at me, if you will. I'm kind of getting, maybe someone's trying to start something and somebody's cutting them off before they to like get started. Or maybe it's about being indecisive as far as having some type of collaboration with other people. And, you know, everybody was ready to start, but now all of a sudden it's like nobody is like trying to do anything. So kind of like keep that, file that back. Possibly maybe like a old or new, I'm sorry, an old friendship, or maybe it's an old idea that's coming back to life. So we'll see. All right, so what is going Libra's way, or what's coming Libra's way? What's coming Libra's way, or what needs to get out of Libra's way? All right, so, and this is the part I absolutely love. That I do. All right, well, damn. Recovery. Somebody trying to recover from something. And recovery can mean anything. It doesn't have to mean drugs or alcohol or anything like that. Recovery from financial difficulties. Recovery from maybe you have a car that constantly has to be repaired and you have a new one. Who knows? But kind of like that kind of recovery. Or some of you could have been sick and you're recovering. Maybe someone's had surgery and they're recovering. I'm not sure. Alrighty. Okay. Let's get into it. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What can you tell us about Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Can you tell us about Libra? Libra. I'm getting gratitude. Being thankful, being grateful. Well, let's see. I hate it when it does that. Okay, trickery. File that. That's going to come back. Okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, Libra. There we go. There we go. All righty. So we have joy, wisdom, bittersweet, ooh, guilt. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad, you know, maybe a guilty pleasure of some sort. I don't know now. Victim, trickery. I knew it was going to come back. I knew it was going to come back. I knew it was going to come back. Then we have creation. Keep your eyes open. Perception. And enlightenment. Okay, so the reason why I'm laughing is I kind of know where this is going. All right, so in your recent past, there was something that you may have been working on, maybe working on yourself, celebrating yourself. But I want to say that you've maybe found out some things about yourself. Maybe some things that people have been telling you over and over and over again. You're like, whatever, no, not me. Or, I don't do that. Do I do that? But I want to say that you've been putting work into yourself, work into your craft, work into, or maybe adding passion into, you could be really passionate about something, or there's like some type of drive. And I want to say that this is something that you've been finding out about yourself. But you're so busy, or you've been so busy pouring into other people, supporting other people, trying to uplift them, that you may have forgotten about yourself along the way. But you're now, it's like coming full circle where it's like, wow, all this stuff I've been telling this person, I should have been telling myself. I should have been listening to myself about this. And it's kind of bittersweet, because it's like people may have, and when I say people, I mean like your core, your core people. It's like you have your core, then you have friends. They're not quite associates, they're a little bit closer, but not like your core group. Okay. And it's just, I want to say that you're kind of coming to like a realization as far as what part you play in this game we call life. All right, so right now we have guilt, we have victim, we have trickery. All right, so all right, I mean, we could be petty and go down a lower frequency if you want to, as far as like the victim, the guilt, and the trickery. But actually, what it stands for in this case is, and again, I want to say that it's about you working on yourself, where I don't know, it's like there's either someone else who's in the picture and you're not paying as much attention to yourself as you need to. But you feel guilty to a point where it's like, I'm constantly, trying to do something for me, but I need to do this for other people. So, and the only thing that I can like relate it to is, and this is going to be kind of sucky, really it is. You know how somebody passes away, and then it could be years, it could be, there's an amount of time between one person passing away and then another person that you care about passes away, and you kind of feel guilty because you're no longer mourning the first person as much as you are the second person, or you can flip-flop that. If you understand what I'm talking about, that's what this is. It's like you're feeling guilty when you're not helping other people. You're feeling guilty when you're not putting out whatever it is that you're trying to put out, whether it's music, whether it's if you're a writer. I'm getting more of like on an artistic side, where you're constantly helping other people build themselves up, but it's like you're putting your dreams or your ambitions on the back burner. And you're kind of like, you see this? You see how you got the dragon back there, and the dragon is up front now with trickery? It's like you're behind the scenes, but there are people who know exactly who you are and what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a bad thing, even though trickery sounds like a bad thing, victim sounds like a bad thing. But in this case, the victim is what it is that you've abandoned, that you are supposed to be working on your journey. But you're so busy being distracted by other people and other people's needs. That's where the guilt kind of comes in, because it's like you're sacrificing yourself and the things that you want to do, and you're not paying full attention to it, but yet you feel guilty if you do, because you know that this person is in a situation where they can um I wouldn't say value, well, they might value what you say a little bit more, but you're actually, it's gonna come to a point where, if it hasn't already, it's gonna come to a point where you're going to look at it and be like, damn, I've been talking to myself this whole time. Even though it's another person that you might be helping or you're trying to uplift, it's like you're sacrificing what it is that you are meant to do. And it just kind of goes back to wisdom. Now, the way that they're situated is like you have wisdom, then you have victim, and then you have perception. It's like you have to change how you're looking at it. Um, and it's not like the victim mentality, like someone did this to me and, whatever. It's not like that. It's you're abandoning something that you're supposed to be working on, something that you're supposed to be doing to empower you in a way where you'll be able to help more people. But you're not seeing it yet, but you will. Because we have creation, perception, and enlightenment. Um, at the end of the road, um, just before you get to, door number three, Monty, just before you get there and the door opens, it's like you're going to have this moment of reflection. And like I said, you're going to realize that the whole time that you've been trying to help someone else, you're actually helping yourself at the same time. So I hope that makes sense. Um, yeah, I'm sure this is for Libra. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sandra is for Libra. Now, just remember, if you're not getting anything from it, if it, isn't resonating with you, then that's all right. It's okay. Don't forget that you also have not just your sun sign, but you have your moon sign and Venus, and you have your rising. Okay. Um, but I definitely see that you're going to be coming into yourself. Um, as far as, I don't know, it's more about you and creating whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you've been wanting to work on. And I want to say, like, through this, you're going to be able to see something that you weren't able to see before, as far as what it is that you've been trying to create. You're going to have a different perception. You're going to see things differently. Maybe somebody's going to be able to show you something that has been like right here the whole time, and you're like, damn, snake, bite, ouch. So just kind of keep that in mind. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's see how this all plays out. And it doesn't necessarily just have to be a project. Um, Even though I'm getting like an artsy kind of thing, it could be something else that you're trying to work toward. Um, Maybe classes, if someone's taking classes. Um, Family, maybe you needed some time away from your family because you've been doing so much, especially with the way 2020 went. Um, I want to say that maybe that time that that was taken away because of all the distractions in front of you, and hey, this person needs that, and da 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 da. it's like now you're able to go back to something that you were working on and you're able to see it in a different light. Um, I don't know. It's one of those things. I hope this is making sense to somebody. I really do. Let's see. The cards were accurate. Yay! And I clarified really good. Thank you. Spot on. Thank you. I appreciate that. Perfect sense. Well, I am so glad. I am because a lot of times when I'm reading, it's not going to make sense to me. I can kind of relay what the message is, but it has to really like connect with whoever it's meant for. All right, so let's get a little bit more details. So it's all about the details. All about the details. Fine tooth comb. Alrighty. And let's see here. I don't know. Just going back to the just kind of going back to the recent past. Um there was something that you had to let go of. There was something that you had to let go of. A part of yourself. There's something that you've been wanting to change or needing to change. And I think maybe someone who, I don't, never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna, it's there, but it's not there. But we're gonna add some cards to it. We're gonna figure it out. There's a part of you you had to let go. You really didn't want to let go of, but you knew you had to let go of it. If that makes any sense, and I hope it does. All right, one more shuffle, and hello. One more shuffle, one more shuffle, one more shuffle. Alrighty. And I hate that. Did it again. Eight of Pentacles. Again, you've been working on something and you've been doing it the same way over and over again, trying to get a different outcome. Paying attention to detail. You know, it's like they might all look the same, but they're all different. And I know it doesn't make sense, but if you break it down, it's like you have one pentacle that has a blue background. You have a pentacle that's on the top. You have a pentacle on the bottom. They're all the same, but they're different, if that makes any sense. That's that trickery. That's that trickery. No, but I want to say it's in the details. Libra, I think, as far as like you're reading that would probably be the name, because that's what I'm getting. It's in the details. You were quick to start something. This card came back up too. You were quick to start something. Or maybe it has something to do with an Aries. I don't know. Maybe it didn't work out as you planned. Maybe. Or maybe there was something that you had to let go of in order to do whatever it was that you tried to start. Maybe you didn't have all the information you needed. Or maybe somebody just didn't come through for you like they were supposed to. But I'm not feeling like resentment or anything like that. I'm not feeling resentment. I'm not feeling like you're upset. It's kind of like, oh, I'm glad that happened. That it was meant to happen. So now I got to do this. I got to switch gears and I got to do this. So it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, one more shuffle here. This deck is so, believe it or not, there's only 78 cards. But it doesn't feel like 78 cards. It was more like 100. All right. Okay. let's go ahead and cut the deck and find out what's going on. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Oh my gosh. The Three of Wands. Okay. The Eight of Wands. Yo, Libra, y'all was going to get that bag. The Queen of Cups and the World card. Okay, so this is funny to me. All right, so with the Two of Swords, right? It's like there was a decision that you had to make. You really didn't want to make that decision, so you kind of like put it off, put it off, put it off. You're procrastinating just a little bit. With the Two of Pentacles here, it's like you really started to think about what it was that you were trying not to look at, right? And you're like, how can I work this out? How can I balance this? How is it going to benefit me? How is it going to benefit everybody? And with that bittersweet card, right? You got the Ten of Wands. So whatever it was, you knew that you needed to let it go. You were trying to make it work. You were trying to make it work. If it's a relationship, maybe this person, brought you some type of joy, but you knew that it wasn't going to work for whatever reason, but you kind of put your blinders on. It's like, yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. I want to say more or less that this was either, this might have been a person who was distracting you from what it was that you were supposed to be doing, which was going to get that bag, but, oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, the Ten of Wands, that's where it was bittersweet because whatever decision that it was that you made, even though you're trying to balance it, you're trying to figure it out, you're being a little indecisive. Libra can be a little indecisive sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to say that you really kind of thought about it and it's like, you know what, I really need to just do what I got to do. That's where that wisdom card comes in, It's like, I got to do what I got to do. Even though, it's like, shit. Oh, let me go ahead and do it. I want to say at first, maybe you thought it was a burden, whatever it was. But maybe you had to carry someone. And when I say carry someone, along the lines of having to take care of someone, taking on more responsibility when they're fucking grown and you like. But it depends on the dynamics of the relationship, whether it be a friendship, entanglement, situationship, whatever it is. I think you really kind of came to terms with it. And yeah, I want to say whatever this was, it was kind of dragging you down a little bit. But you have the Emperor here. So with the Emperor, I want to say that, you kind of took control of the situation. You grabbed the horse by the reins. You may have felt guilty about what it was that you had to do, but it was a time for you to like get serious and really like, channel, maybe get in touch with your ancestors. Maybe someone, an elder in your family, just have that sit down talk and just get some advice to make sure that you're actually going in the right direction that you were meant to go in, even though you were distracted in the beginning. Definitely a lesson. I want to say, okay, so figuratively, you weren't the victim and you weren't playing the victim, but you were kind of more or less like victimizing yourself to the point where this was a lesson you had to learn. Maybe this was something that you've done over and over and over again in the past. And it's like, you know what? I learned my lesson. It's not going to work. No matter how I do it, how I flip it, how I toss it, it's not going to work. And then from that moment on, it was just a matter of waiting. If you put these two together, all right, for some of you, it might be karma, and not a bad karma, but a good karma. Because I mean, you can always put in, put in, put in. If there's like some guy out on the road with a cardboard sign, feed me, I need money, or whatever it is, you could be doing that. It's selfless acts that you've been doing, and to a point, you could be, if you think about it, when you constantly give of yourself and you don't have balance, you are victimizing yourself, period. Because it's being selfless, but it's also being reckless. Because it's like, I want to say that you are pretty much going without, and other people, they had what they needed. But it's kind of like that when it's my turn, or when I need somebody to talk to, or if I need help from somebody, I can't find nobody. I get voicemail. I send a text out. Hey, what's up? What you doing? Not much, not much. And then when you say, hey, I got a question to ask you. You free? And it's like they leave you on red. Like, I know you got that text. I see it. I see you thinking. Or so and so is beginning to type, and then they just stop. So yeah. But I want to say through that, there's something that's coming back to you with this Three of Wands. Something is definitely coming back to you. Maybe somebody who you thought was trying to, get over on you, or someone you thought may have been taking advantage of your kindness, but you're definitely going to be getting something back from that person. So definitely expect it. I also want to say, kind of like, I don't know. At the same time, though, it's like you're kind of waiting for the other shoe to fall. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But there really isn't. So with the Eight of Wands, I'm going to get that bag. All right. With the Eight of Wands and the Creation card, all right, there's some type of idea that you are chasing after. And I want to say, like, with connected with the Three of Wands, it's like whatever this idea was, whatever this situation was that you had been working on, it's finally like coming to you. But at the same time, you're not trying to get excited about it. I don't know why. You could be like just holding it close because every time I say something, it doesn't work out. Or anytime somebody says that they're going to do something, it falls along those lines of every time it's just one of those things. If I think about it, then it won't happen. That's really a bad analogy. It's more like you know how you can be at work and nobody likes the word busy, but the busier you are, the more gainfully employed you are. Because if you're not busy, then you don't need to be there. So it's kind of like that. It's you don't want to jinx it. That's what I was looking for. You don't want to jinx it. You want to have it like in your hands, whatever it is, and then you want to announce it. And I think that's also where the perception comes into. Like maybe before you used to, just maybe just some close friends or family members, you would kind of say, yeah, well, I got this going on, and I hope it's going to happen. I got some people working with me, or so and so said they were going to help me, and when the time comes, it's like they bailed. But in this case, they're not. They're actually going to come through for you. And I want to say that you're going to actually see them in a different light. Definitely, there was a lesson that was taught and a lesson that was learned. And because of that, you're looking at things differently. You're holding something close to the vest. It's like your as far as you can see it, as far as you can throw. It's like you're not giving of yourself like you once were. It's like right now, yeah, we're together right now. We can share ideas and collaborate and whatever, but I'm not going to go any farther than that. It's like you're putting a limit on it. Whatever the information is, whatever it is that you're trying to do. If someone else is involved, it's like you're given just enough, but not the whole damn thing like you used to. And then you have the World card, which is nice because with the World card, basically says that this is over, it's done. You've gone through it and you're about to move on to bigger and better things. Yeah, you are. There could be a Taurus involved, could be an Aquarius involved, could be a Scorpio, could be a Leo. Um, or maybe a Virgo. I don't know. I'm kind of getting like maybe I don't know. There might be another air sign, Gemini or Aquarius, that might be helping you out. But I definitely feel like there's a fire sign and there's an earth sign, and they're gonna be like holding you down. They're gonna actually help you out. They're gonna like, you know how you do a pyramid? Yeah, well, you're not gonna be on the bottom. They're gonna be on the bottom. They're gonna be there to support you, whether it be emotionally, financially. Um, they're just gonna be at your disposal. Um, that enlightenment card. It's like, do I really need to go any further with this? It's like it's the big payoff. So not the big payback, but the big payoff. That's how I look at it. It's like you went through all of this and finally that stage has come, and you know, it's like your aha moment. You're being welcomed in or ushered in. Yeah, something like that. I do want to clarify one card though. See what this queen is about. Really? I didn't even get that far. Okay. Let's see. That's a good card to have. Open communication. Okay, so yeah. Again, an air sign of some sort is going to be helping you out. Opening up lines of communication, new beginning, a new start, but it's not going to be bullshit. It's like you're going to actually have a grown folks conversation. Like, we've been through this before, or I've been through this before, or you've been through this before. We're not doing the same bullshit that we were doing before. This is how it's going to be done. It's going to be structured. There's going to be structure there. Well, Libra, if you show up, it's some type of contract that you may be signing. Maybe a raise if that card shows up. Kind of feel it. I think that's where it's going. But I'm getting like financial institution. Are you trying to take out a loan to start a business or something? There's something else here, but it's definitely structured now. Whatever the agreement is that you're getting ready to go into is going to be structured. Maybe you thought that you were tethered to another person, where it was like, well, I've got to do this with this person, but I'm kind of sensing that this person was holding you back. Libra, I want to say that you were all in. Maybe it has something to do with a Capricorn, because again, I said an air sign, an air sign, an earth sign, and there's another fire sign. And I mentioned earlier it could be an Aries. But I definitely see like there's going to be some type of communication where it's not going to. All right, so with this card, don't look at it how it is. You know what I mean? It's like people look at this card and like, oh, that's evil, that's a devil, da 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 da. No, that's not what it is. This is either a toxic relationship, but I'm not getting toxic. I'm getting someone feels as though, or they used to feel that they could not do whatever this was without another partner, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a business partner. You were feeling some kind of way. With this right here, new beginning, it's like you're going to be discussing, you're going to be discussing old stuff. And that Six of Cups that came out as I was shuffling from someone from the past or something from the past is going to be mm, disgust or maybe an apology. But it's definitely this right here is cutting this. Period. I can't, define it anymore. That's going to be cutting it. When that happens, here is your 10 of cups. Once again, we got a 10 here. It's like you're ending something. Whatever heavy burden you had, here's another 10. It's like you're definitely going to be coming into whatever it is you've been waiting for. You are going to get your payday, whatever it is. It could be money, but whatever it is that you are tied to, or it's something that you're passionate about that you've put off because other things were, oh my God, it's like somebody else. Okay, we've all been in situations where we're passionate about something, and it's not that other people don't believe in us, but they don't have the same enthusiasm as we do about what it is that we want to do, what we want to work on. But now that you're older and wiser, it's like now you can do what it is that you've been trying to do. So those channels that were closed once before are now going to be opening up for you in a big, big way. Because it's like now you're not going to hold your tongue. You're not going to just kind of sit there and take whatever it is this person or people are trying to give you. You're not going to be spoon fed anymore as far as, well, we're going to have to do it this way. No, bullshit. We're going to do it like this. Um, but it's more than that. I want to say that it's like you're now having a voice in a situation or an agreement where you didn't have a voice before. Maybe people are going to take you more seriously now. Now that you're older and maybe you've been doing some things that's going towards whatever it is that you're aiming at, it's like you're well seasoned now, where that wisdom is. You got that wisdom. So I mean, there are a lot of good cards here. You got wisdom, you got enlightenment, 10 of cups, the world card, the ace of swords. But keep doing what you're doing. Don't be so forthcoming and just open like you were before. Just take it back a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. It does. It really does. I don't know. I think that's about it. Because I'm not feeling anything anymore as far as like needing to clarify. So what we will do is get into these oracle cards, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love these cards. And I think you will too. So I hope this like helped you guys out. Sandra said, what? Well, good night, y'all. Sandra. Yeah, we still on Libra. What sign were you thinking about, Sandra? I thought you asked for Libra. I have to go back through the comments. And Dre is saying, wow. Well, I hope that's a good wow. Let's see here. All right, yo, this trickster shit, I'm okay. That's like the second time, yo. This trickster. You know what? Hang on. Because I wasn't even done shuffling, but that just kind of flew out. So that was meant for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I opened it right up to trickster. Ain't that some shit? All right, Libra. Oh, this time I'm not crying for y'all asses. I did that one time before. I ain't doing it this time. All right, so trickster. All right. All right, so the meaning of the card is things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good. I think I said that. I think I started off with that. But I'm gonna keep reading. Seems bad may in fact be good, and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. I just need to keep reading because it's all here. Okay, I'm done. Um, mm, okay. Things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good, and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of the mold. So basically, what y'all been doing, you're not gonna. I, mm. That's okay. All right. So what your native spirit wants you to know. uh, let's see. In indigenous traditions, there is the concept of tricksters. In Native American tradition, the trickster is often depicted as a wily coyote, but sometimes the trickster is a human or a is it hioka? I believe it is. There is a lighthearted, fun aspect of the trickster, but there's also the caution to tread carefully because things are not always as they seem. Be discerning. What appears to be a good opportunity may be in fact not a good opportunity, but something that seems to be a bad opportunity may in fact be a good opportunity. Um, the wonderful aspect of this card choosing is that it offers the opportunity to step out of the old, outmoded ways of perceiving yourself. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh my gosh. I love it when readings go like this. I really do. I feel nothing but like greatness for you, Libra. And I'm a rising Libra, so I get it. I get it. Oh my gosh. I can't stop laughing because this is too good to be true. It really is. It really is. You can't make this up. All right. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way, and asks you to step out of your old routines and habits. Where's that? Oh, what was it? It was it was no, because that popped out of the deck as well as the Eight of Pentacles. Remember when I said it's like they're all the same, but they're different? Yeah, I said that. The trickster allows you to see yourself in an entirely new way and asks you to step out of old routines and habits that might be keeping you stagnant. Done. That's it. That's it. That's it. Remember? Remember? I'm gonna be like Mike right now. Do you remember? Do you? I love it when this happens. So yeah, Libra, I mean, it's all right here. So whatever it is that you've been working towards, whatever it is that you're passionate about, do the damn thing. Get your bag. Get your bag. Get your bag. What? Wait a minute. Let me look. Let me look. Where'd it go? Was there anything about a bag in there? But no, I do. I really do believe that whatever it is that you had or have going on in your life, and you had to put it on the back burner, it's time to do you. It's time to do you. It's time. Um, you know, everything. Okay, so in Christianity, all right, and people will say it all the time. Everything's been preordained. Um, your life is what you make it. There is a certain path that you need to walk while experiencing life. All right. You have to remind yourself that you have your own path to walk. You're going to meet people along the way. Sometimes you'll actually wander off your path, but you need to get back on. A lot of times we get signs from the universe, whether it's double numbers, triple numbers, quadruple numbers, um, things that are telling us, hey, Pay attention. You need to know that things are going to change. Like if you see fives all over the place, it's like you have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to be in tune to what is going on, not just around you, but, you know, people can experience the same thing, but in different ways. Like, Libra, you whatever it is that you've been trying to do that you're passionate about, now's your time to do it. I haven't been on here for a year because I had to take care of me. And here we are. So I'm passionate about this. Oh, yeah, of course, definitely. Um, and it's just a matter of putting, myself into it. But of course, there's life, and I'm responsible for, a life. So I have to make sure she's good. But I mean, Libra, just go ahead and do the damn thing. Do it. It's time. It's time. Um, let's see. Let's find out. Time, right? Time. All right, so you want to like pay attention to the number 6. 6 o'clock, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 minutes. If you go back and like look at my other readings, as far as time goes, yeah, like 6 seconds, 6 minutes, 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. But 6, you're going to have to look for. 6 could be a symbolism of something else. I mean, if you really think about it. But at the same time, the 6 of Wands is victory. Take a look at it. Take a look at her. Victory. Yeah. All right, Libra. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I did. I mean, it just shined a lot. It shined a lot. I've been down south too long. It has shined a light on your path, and I think you know where you need to go, where you need to start off at. And again, have that conversation. If you have a partner, use that sword and cut them chains for real. It's like, have structure. I want to say maybe whatever it was that you were trying to do before, there wasn't that much structure. Now it's like you need structure. Also, maybe it has to do with a bank, like with a financial institution. I don't know, but whatever it is, Libra, I wish you luck. And I hope you go ahead and you pay attention to the signs and you do the damn thing. Do what you were meant to do, because you can't do anything else but shine when you do it. And I think that you'll be a lot happier. You'll be able to like express yourself the way that you want. And nobody else can do that for you. Stop victimizing yourself by holding back and, kind of giving into what society says we're supposed to do. You have to do what you need to do. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you put on the back burner. Baby, it's time, baby. It's time. And when it does happen, I think you'll really enjoy life. Not saying that you haven't been enjoying life, but you're really going to enjoy life now. All righty. Cut them chains. That's right. Cut them chains. All right. So what's next? What other sign? You're welcome. My pleasure. I sound like Chick-fil-A. My pleasure. All right. So who's next? I saw Cancer. I saw Sagittarius. Hello. Tubers. Who do you want to read? What sign? Nobody's chiming in on YouTube anymore. I guess they left me. Okay. That was a cute little pout right there. Oh my gosh. This, you know what? I really have missed this. I really have. I have missed this. All right, so I guess nobody over here is responding as far as what sign. Wow, that was a whole hour. And that's usually how my personal readings go. Usually about an hour or so. I guess because I like details. Libra. Libra. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Don't go anywhere, Libra. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere yet, Libra. All right. Okay. Only got four of them. All right. So, portal of light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. Them chains. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna cry, Libra. I'm not gonna cry. Uh, you will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. Should I read that again? Or y'all got that? Should I read it again? Or y'all got that? It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. Stop limiting yourself. You're more than just matter. I like that. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. I'll tell you. All right, Queen of Haven. The Queen of Haven, the divine empress of the skies, it acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. So maybe with that break, as far as like you taking care of yourself or another person, you may have found some of those qualities within yourself. Um, you know, not to get too deep, but Libras are pretty good leaders, I will say. Um, Libras in that situation will, because they're creative. Um, they're like really, I don't want to say artsy, but they're more about, it's not just mental, it's everything else. Um, I'm tongue tied right now. But Libras are pretty cool. Libras can lead and then they'll leave you alone to let you do what you want to do in order to express yourself, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Um, they'll lead you and then stop. Now tell me what you learned along the way. It's like one of those things. They're not like they're not micromanagers. They believe in freedom of expression. Um, Maybe too much freedom. That's why you gotta bring it back in with that Queen of Cups. It's like, okay, it just enough. I'm gonna give you just enough right here. Long we right here, but you're not gonna take it away anymore. That kind of thing. Um, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. I'm probably like over explaining, but I just want to make sure that you get it because it's your message. All right, Spirit of Isis. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest. No matter how bold or impossible it seems, let her inspire you. Believe. And the last one, past life, present power. As the soul grows in service of the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free. See, I told you about the freedom thing, right? Okay. It gathers internal resources to assist on the path. I just said that, right? Okay. Just checking, just check. I just said that though. Um, these resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Hmm. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. Ain't that some shit? That's some shit. That's some deep, deep. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. If you go over to Dre's channel and check him out, I'm telling you, you'll like it. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. And he's also a Libra. So, yeah, you guys, all of you, as far as Libras, wherever it is, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, um, yeah, you're gonna have to like dig deep, like within yourself, and connect and use whatever those resources are that this card is talking about. Powers from other lifetimes. So, tap into that. Tap into that. That's gonna help you for whatever this is, this purpose. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you, and you're gonna soar. You're gonna actually like, I don't know. I just get this feeling that something like major is gonna happen. Something that you've been waiting to happen. And remember, don't forget about 6 seconds, 6 minutes, 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 years, 6 months. Um, yeah, it could be 6 o'clock. Something happens. Just don't limit yourself when it comes to you could be, I don't know, you could be writing something. Maybe the address of where you need to be is, it'll have a 6 in it. So just don't limit it to time and space, right? That's what it said, right? So yeah, I mean, it'll pop out at you when you know. All right, so what other sign are we gonna do? You're welcome. You are so welcome. My pleasure. Let's see. Samantha says Sagittarius. Is Sandra still in here? Or did she really go? Did she leave? Did she say goodnight? Did she go? Is Sandra still there? Hmm. Hmm. It's like, what time is it? Like 4 o'clock? 5 o'clock? I'm so glad I don't have to work tomorrow. Alrighty. We got 3 people here on YouTube. Hey guys, hello. All right. Honey says she's a Libra. Oh, thank you. It feels good to be back, especially with a great reading like that. Oh, anytime, anytime. All right, so I guess we'll do Sagittarius. I was gonna do Cancer if nobody piped up over here because we did take it from over here. Thank you, Deneen. Wait, that's your time though. All right, so it's what, 3 o'clock here? It's past my bedtime. I'm old. Don't y'all see that? I'm old. I'm supposed to get up when them birds be chirping. Oh my gosh. All right, so I guess we'll do Sagittarius because I think okay. I guess we'll do Sagittarius. Yeah, we'll do Sagittarius. Okay. So again, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your natal chart, find out where Sagittarius resides. And you know what? I think what we'll do is I'm going to stop this. So that's all of Libra. And then I'll restart. And then that'll be for Sagittarius because we'll like just split it up. I think that'll probably be a lot better instead of keep going. You know what I mean? So in that way, whoever wants to watch whichever one they want to watch, they can do that. So I'm going to sign off for now. But I am coming right back. So make sure you tune back in. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, you guys, thanks. I'll see you in a minute. Bye. All righty. Let's see here. I'm gonna edit that later.